Come on, give me my black screen. Not going to get it till I turn my back. And hi, Annette. Hello, Marie. Oh, thank you. Hello. Yelena, I can't see. Welcome, everybody. I'm waiting for my screen to go black. If it does, it only goes black for a second. It comes right back. So bear with me. And maybe it's not going to happen this time. Let's hope. Hi, D'Amica. How you doing? We're here to do the Cancer reading, monthly reading, general reading for the month of June. I keep waiting for the black screen of death. It's not coming. I would get halfway into the reading and then I'll get the black screen. It'll ruin everything. Still not. I want to start the smudge, but I don't want the screen going black while I'm doing that, like it always does. Well, okay. Let's try to put a smudge up. Hello, Elisaveta. How are you? Thank you for those of you that are new. My name is Natalie, and this is the channel Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Okay, so we're going to get a smudge up here. We're going to try. I gotta watch and make sure my screen doesn't turn black. So far, so good. Let's get a nice cleansing from our white sage for our cards and our tools here. See what's up for Cancer. And I'm very curious and anxious about it myself. I am a Cancer sun. Therefore, good cleansing on our cards. Our Oracle of Mermaid cards, we'll do those as well in case we feel to pull something. For Cancer, we didn't get a real good burn on this, I'll tell ya. And it's messy. Let's try again. Come on now, I want you to smoke good. Okay. Wonderful. Let's get our selenite done, my grounding tool. Good one. And Lilith, of course. We give her a hit as well. And there we go. Where's my feather? I try to spread the joy here a little bit. And for you guys as well. Can never have enough. We can never have enough. So we'll let her burn off to the side. There we go. Okay. Who's ready for Cancer? Let's get the shuffle on the road here. This is for Cancer. It's a general reading which may or may not resonate with everybody. It is a public reading, and it's for the month of June in this year of 2020. What's coming forth for Cancer? What does Cancer need a heads up about? What does Cancer need to know about? please bring forth a message that are meant for Cancer. Hello, Marie. Your one are you in at? Good. Sister. Cancer sisters. Oh, here we go. I'll start dropping the cards. My hands would thaw out. Nice one, too. I hope we get that in our reading. That's a lovely pop out. Bring us more like that. We'll be happy. On July the 10th. Annette. Hi, Life Path 9. Your Cancer rising. Good that you're watching. Hi, Nikki. You're welcome, Nikki. It's my pleasure always. Always. And this being a Monday, the fact that I'm even dressed is something for me on a Monday. Hello, Donna Spa. You're back. Did you wash your hands? Okay. What's up for Cancer? Cancer being the tolerant and patient and good and loving sign of the signs. A mother sign of tarot. Mother sign of earth. Okay. I'm going to cut right here. Oh, well, thank you, Life Path. It's Monday. I woke up with a headache. I don't know why. And feeling like my heart was aching at the same time. Why? I don't know. Then it's Monday. Mondays are my enemy day. Thank you very much, Eliana. Okay, Donna, welcome. Yes, please, Cancer, be good for us today. I'm going to bring the screen down, everybody. Okay. Lilith and Spirit, we are here to present the monthly reading for the month of June for Cancer, the Crab. On the top, 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general public reading for Cancer for June 2020. We want it for the whole month, starting today through to the end of the month. Are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant to carry the messages for Cancer for June. She is wide awake and raring to go. I guess Mondays are her day. Thank you, Lilith. And thank you, Spirit. You can vacate now for the moment. Thank you. All right, selenite. Let's get grounded here. Okay. Very first card, Cancer. Oh, boy. Pat, 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 pat. My heart. The overall energy for the month of June. Nice. 3 of Pentacles. Recognition. Recognition. I hope you guys can see these cards. Number 2, your wealth and your finances. Nice. The Angel of the Ocean. She's all about healing. She is all about healing. That's finances and wealth. That's great. Number 3 is your hearth, your home, your intimates, your relationships. Oh boy, why is he showing up? Knight of Cups. Waste of space. Or Fabio of the Ocean, who loves only himself. Number 4, your challenges, should there be any. Oh, the 5 of Pentacles. And abandonment. I wish I was one to change cards when I didn't like what come up, but I'm not like that. So I have to suck it up and show it anyway. Number 4, number 5, your message from Spirit. Really. The Hermit. Contemplation. Card number 5. Interesting. Interesting. You could have given us one really good card, Spirit. We'll have to create our own goodness, people. That's all I can say. Let me see. I check my camera. I've got to make sure everything is copacetic before I begin. Let me see. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, Cancers. There we go. Thank you, Marie. Hello, Empress Ruby. Welcome, welcome. Wow, that's a lot, Cancer. Donna, for your Cancer. Yeah. The eclipse plays a big part, doesn't it? Thanks for that reminder, Life Path, really. Yes, very much. I'm a Cancer sun. a Libra rising, Virgo moon, and Virgo Venus, I guess. I finally looked mine up. I guess that's what it is. I don't know why. I have no idea. We have got here, oh, I need my selenite. Come here. We have got here the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles is my favorite suit. There's not too much harm that comes from Pentacles. We have the three, is what we're looking at here. Threes are all about high activity, higher morals, doing right, and doing the good, from a place of sincerity and purity within Cancer. With this card, it also represents recognition, all right? It's time for acknowledgement, as your work, whoever you are, Cancer, will be receiving positive attention. Whether making a speech, organizing an event, or even demonstrating your skill to others, your success could become public rather than private. On the home front, this three can show you that now it is time for you to make your home more presentable. If you're looking to sell it, that will help, or even to renovate or redecorate your property. Some of you could be doing this. My place could use all of it. Whatever you do now, please be assured it's okay to take pride in what you're doing. And your work, your impression, the way you touch others is going to have a lasting effect. The advice, show off your work and be proud of your achievements, Cancer, because further success is in the cards for you. This is your overall energy, and it's fantastic. Your keywords are reputation and learning. Skills come to the forefront. Your performance, your rewards, your security, and your completions, leaving a lasting impression on those that have been impressed upon from you, Cancer. So this is a beautiful thing. So, oh, thank you, MK. That's nice. Thank you. Yes, we do. We make our own goodness, Tamika. That's very, very true. That's very true. Thank you, Samuel Robies. Thank you very, very much. Very appreciative. Thank you for your kind words. We're all in this together. Yes, we are. So the overall energy here is fantastic. It's, stick and stand behind what it is you believe is your truth. Anything that you're involved in, any projects, anything, you're going to pour yourself right into because you believe in what it is that you're doing. And you're putting forth the best of what you have to offer. People will not forget you very soon. They never do, Cancer. You always leave an impression. The angel of the ocean is in your wealth and your finances. Finances, yes, represent money, but your wealth represents a wealth of goodness in your life, wealth of love, wealth of heart, wealth of spirit, wealth of relationships, friends, family, love. The wealth that you have there, the wealth of support that you have that surrounds you in your life is just as important and impressive as well. How people feel about you. Wealth in the best ways. Wealth in health. Wealth in peace of mind. Wealth in inner power. Wealth in the knowledge and the belief of our universe and our cosmos, right? That we're all on the wheel of life, for sure. Yes. And that is beautiful. That's beautiful, Marie. Wonderful stuff. Hello, Mallory. Welcome, welcome. Your second card again. You've gotten the Angel of the Ocean, and she represents healing overall for Cancer. I think I could use this card this month, to be honest. I won't get into details, but it would blow your mind. Put it that way. But I have to believe the power of healing through the universe. In my undying belief that I have within our own inner powers, that we all have these things, and leaving ourselves open to the universe, because the universe is going, you are loved. Let us heal you. You are loved. Let us soothe the sore spots within your spirit. We're here to bring you salve and comfort and peace of mind. She's a major arcana. This card brings a lot to the table. She really, really brings a lot. She's known as the healer, the negotiator, the manager, the parent, the teacher. She's all of these things. And it sounds like Cancer. We tend to wear many different hats. And sometimes she needs to smooth the tempest of demands to keep the peace. To do this, you may need the patience of a saint or an angel, Cancer. To support you, the angel of the ocean is asking you to look to your spiritual side, to see the lessons that your situation will offer you. Rather than become overwhelmed by others' emotions or even stressed out by their complaints or their needs, you need to look inward towards the universe. Another meaning is healing past trauma, balancing the mind and the body, or balancing your finances even. So budgeting and financial planning may even take priority for some of you now. It does for me. It works for me. That right there, yes, very much. Making a balance. It's important that we take care of these things in the real world. Also, the angel of the ocean can be a sign for you, Cancer, for us, of angelic guidance. No. Please, no. Just have blind faith and know that your angels are here to protect you through any demanding time any of you may be facing. The advice: you may need to work a little magic now to reconcile opposites, but be patient and compassionate. You will get everything done. And the key words for the angel are balance, reconciliation, having patience, following the flow, feeling compassion. Finances rearing its head a little bit, saying, hey, all the things you're looking to fix and find a balance, and don't forget about the bills. Don't forget about us. Angels are very strong with this card for this reading as well. So, I rent a cottage as well, Marie. This is what I do. I rent this little cottage. I've been here. It was 10 years this past weekend. 10 years I've been here. I think it was on Friday. So that weekend, the last weekend of May, is the weekend that we first moved here, and 10 years happened. So if I had my way, if I won a lottery, anything, I would buy the property in a heartbeat. Wouldn't even think about it. Wouldn't even consider anything else, you know. One of my sons said to me, well, if you want a jackpot in a lottery, I never play, so how's that going to win? It's rare. You don't have to stay here. You build yourself a beautiful home somewhere else, somewhere beautiful. And I'm like, no, I wouldn't. I'd buy this property. I don't care if I won $20 million. I would buy this property, transform it the way that I want. Open up my view again so I have a $1 million view here. Because I do, because we had it for a long time. And now the trees have grown up and blocked it all. So, anyway, it takes a part of my soul every time I look out the window and I don't see my $1 million view. It hurts. It's upsetting. It's a sore spot with me. Anyway, so within your home, your hearth, the people in your life, what are you doing? There's some falsehood going on here. You got the darn, oh, I don't like him. Why'd you show up in my reading? The Knight of Cups and proposals. Yes, loving where you live is everything. It's the heartbeat of your life. It's the center of your life. I love everything here. Everything except I've lost my view. That's the only complaint that I have. This is fantastic. Just the same. We'll make the most out of nothing. I don't like the Knight of Cups. It's not a mean, hateful, a hurtful energy at all. It's just misleading. The other person that's represented by this, whoever that may be in your life, tends to be shallow, that they don't think that they are. It never occurs to them that they're being somebody shallow. They don't go out of their way to destroy or hurt you, Cancer. but they try to pull you in on things that you really have no business getting in on, and I can see somebody's feet kicking somebody else away. Get away, get away, get away. I'm not interested. Get away with their feet. Their feet are up and they're kicking somebody away. I don't know what that's all about, but you're wanting to have no part of this. If you feel that the Knight of Cups comes to you and makes you an offer, maybe it's something you've heard about through the grapevine or you've picked up on. If you want to know if everything is factual and true that comes from this person, you've got to do your background work. You have to do your fact finding. At the very least, you need to be patient. You need to sit back and wait and see what's going to unfold. And you'll probably find out it's a lot of hot talk and no action. There's the thing. What does it cost him to get into new ideas and new adventures? Not a darn thing. That's why he pulls other people in. You're going to pay for the tickets. You're going to pay for the ride. And he's promising and guaranteeing that you'll get more from it than you ever gave to it. You'll get more. And that's not always the case. This guy doesn't deal with reality. This is a guy that blows a fortune on the lottery every week and says, my numbers are going to come up and I'm going to be a millionaire. Help me achieve this. Let's buy some tickets, getting you to reach into the deeper part of your finances. And don't do that. Don't let anybody, Cancer, talk you into something, especially if everything they're saying is perfect and appeals to you. All they're doing is telling you what they know you need and want to hear. They've got to practice really well. So it's hard to say no. It's almost like being hypnotized and being brought into something and you're only half aware. And you cannot let him do this to you. Yes. Is that right, Marie? I just got this vision of somebody with their feet up kicking somebody away. Get away from me. Kind of a thing. So the Knight of Cups will bring up the generic side of him. You just have to be really careful who you trust, where you lay and invest your time into. So his prompt is all about proposals, and that could be business proposals to marriage proposals. A romantic, idealistic man may have a proposal for you. Charming and magnetic, he tells a great story. But will his ideas, his schemes, or love offers stand true? He may not seek to deceive you, but he's not a realist. More comfortable with fantasy than practicality. His words may be captivating, but they're meaningless in the real world. You cannot trust him to be consistent. That's your fair warning against somebody taking advantage of the good side of you, Cancer. And the advice is, this is where you need to judge by action rather than words. Actions are real, words are nothing. We can all say whatever the other person wants to hear. It doesn't mean anything until you see some action being taken. It's worth testing this person's intentions before you even consider going along with their foibles and their stories. Your keywords are offers and dreams, illusion. There's imagination, there's fantasy, there's love, there's infatuation. I just heard, Cancer, some of you are going to have to be cruel to be kind here to yourself, not somebody else. To yourself. That's interesting. That's denying yourself what your heart wants. Your head is saying something else. You need to listen to your head. You need to watch the actions of others. If others are out there to entice you in any way, you need to see the action and the effort they actively put in to wanting you to go with them. You need to see it, not just the words say. I don't want to hear anything. I want to see where you're coming from. I want to see what it is you mean. I need to see it in action. My ears are closed. I'm not listening to your magical words because it takes more than that. Keep that guard up. Keep that up. It's hitting you close to home. Wow, Cancer. The next card, Cancer. If you follow through with this guy, here's what's going to happen. You're going to end up being the Five of Pentacles and feeling like you've been struck, that you've been hurt, and you feel abandoned by anything that's true and good. Leaves you feeling kind of all alone in the world. We don't want to go there. This is your These are your challenges. You need to keep it real, Cancer. Maybe your reality is kind of boring. It's not a whole lot of fun, but at least you know what is what when you're dealing with reality. You won't have the wool pulled over your eyes. You won't be seen as a fool. You have to be hard-nosed with your own heart in your own reality here. The fives never bode well. You know that? They never bode well. They really don't. So the Five of Pentacles appears to be a sad card, but remember this, please, Cancer. Not all is lost, because this five often reveals sometimes a fear of poverty, sometimes a fear of isolation, and that's rather than your reality. That's not your reality. It's just a fear. You know what, Cancer? I don't care how well off you are, how well you're doing in life at any time. Poverty and isolation is a fear that every human has. That's what motivates us. That's what drives us. That's our mission. That's our ambition. The motivation to get up every day, begin your day, work through your day. Okay? So that we don't have to experience fear and we don't have to experience isolation of being alone in the world. You may feel at risk of losing a job or even a relationship, or you could be distancing yourself from others due to self-doubt. But another meaning is feeling alone after the end of a relationship for those that's a reality, along with a financial change sometimes that follows a breakup. That's for very few of you. That's what I'm hearing. If there's anybody in here at all that can even relate to separating, breaking up, and then experiencing the big financial switchover. And it does affect us financially when we end a relationship. I don't mean to be a witch to say this. If there's any men in the group, please forgive me. But I find for women, and a lot of my friends have experienced this, and I've experienced it. When you're going solo and going alone, you seem to be in better financial situation than when you're with somebody. And you can even say, well, that person has a steady job. They're working, and I don't have to worry about that. But for some reason, you're going to feel that pinch. You're going to feel the hit. You're going to say, my life should have gotten more financially abundant, and it didn't. I'm just breaking even. What's going on here? The relationship ends, and all of a sudden, the financial end, it's like we can't have both sometimes. You can't have love and money all together at the same time. What the hell? You know, I'm saying it from experience, from my past relationships, even right up to the death of my husband, Eric, that financially my life got easier. I slept better at night because finances were a little bit better. Right now, life is a mess. We've been in lockdown. We've needed to take bill money and spend it on other things, like having enough food in the house, taking as few trips to a grocery store that we can manage to take, trying to remain isolated, distanced, and kept at home, safe and healthy. So therefore, our grocery bills may. I'll get 2 of these. I'll get 2 bottles of detergent. I'll get 2 packages of garbage bags. I'll buy more pasta. I'll put in more bread, whatever I can fit. That way, there's no reason for me to have to expose myself. So we have to think that way. The advice of this card for you, Cancer, you do have support, but some of you may be looking in the wrong places or even looking to the wrong people. For those that applies to, what you need to do is go beyond your usual networks, and you'll find the help and the support that you truly need. Keywords are isolation, money problems for some, rejection, bias, fear, risk in relationships for some, coming to the forefront that we have to deal with in a good way or in a bad way. There's some nervousness. There's some groping in the dark, not really knowing what direction we're going in as far as certain relationships go. We know what our heart wants, what our head is saying. We have to be careful of where we step. It's just that simple. We do. The last card is your message from Spirit. Cancer's good at this. We take time alone. Yes, it is, D'Amica. It's crazy. I know. 2 incomes should be better than 1, should they not? What is it with men that they can't stop spending money until it's all gone. That's been my experience. It's like they don't go home from shopping until they're broke. I like to have a little bit put to the side for emergencies. It makes common sense to me. I don't have a lot of money to go around. I live on a very limited income. And we have to have that security. Cancers need that financial security. We need to know we have a roof over our head. We need to know that we've got power, that our internet is working, that our phones are working, and that we have food to survive on. We need the reassurance of these things and the certainty of these things in our life. We truly do. So the last card shows some of you pulling off to the side and saying, do I need to make some changes? Maybe I need to look at myself here. Not so much everybody else, but myself. And it's a major arcana as well. We're doing a lot of deep thinking in the month of June here. I keep saying, I've been saying it for a while, I want to have a good summer this year. I want to feel like I'm alive again and I'm part of life. Not sitting back and watching life, but a part of life. That's a big wish of mine to manifest for this summer. I've spent the last 2.5 summers twiddling my thumbs, watching life go on around me, watching others live. I think I've paid my dues. I think I deserve some kind of payment back here. Yes, Sam RS. Sometimes they can, but it's rare. I wish that you were one of these people that can handle love and money, and it works out for you, really. But reflection and quiet time are important for you now, Cancer. You may need to study, you may need to contemplate, or even simply just spend time alone. You need to process all that has happened recently. For those of you that have been through anything recently, you need to take time to absorb it, to analyze it, figure out what to do with it. What do I do with the lessons that are learned here? You hold them close to your heart is what you do. This may be a welcome retreat, spending time on your own, or you may even feel lonely. It depends on your circumstances. However you experience the Hermit's solitary influence, know, Cancer, just know and believe that you are being guided by your own inner light. You're not going to get lost in your thoughts. You're not going to be alone forever. And another meaning of the card, Cancer, distancing yourself from certain relationships that could be overwhelming you. And this can happen to a lot of Cancers, be susceptible to that. Other people overwhelming you in your life. That's not fair and it's not right. That's not love. That's not proper. It's not right. Not when they're overwhelming and overshadowing you and who you are and what you're about. Cancer's meant to strut their stuff and to sprinkle love and patience and compassion wherever they go. Cancers want to be seen as good people. Cancers want to be seen in the brightest light that's complementary to them and their spirit. That's what we want to leave behind, our legacy of that. The advice of the card, try not to resist any aloneness. Don't resist it. If you find yourself alone, don't resist that. Embrace it. It's really for your better health in every sense of the word. This card gives you time for contemplation and for healing and to find the answers that you need and to even get to know yourself a little more deeply than what you think you do. Your keywords are thought, retreat, travel, inner journeys, solitude, seclusion, protection. You're putting yourself up front and center in your own life. And that's something that you need to do, Cancer. You need to do this. Very much so. I am going to pull, I'm going to shuffle up just because we're Cancer. I'm going to shuffle up Oracle of the Mermaids and see if there's any messages here for any of us today. Remember, this is a general reading, and the whole reading, some may resonate with you and some may not. If you're not connecting with my energy and with this reading, I encourage you, continue to go through the readers here on YouTube until you find somebody where you say, oh my God, they're talking about me. They're talking about my life. I encourage you to do that. It's important. It truly is. All the readings at Bay of Fundy Fortunes cover all of your planetary signs as well. It covers not just your sun sign, but your rising, your moon, and your Venus. So, let me go one more time, then I'm going to cut the deck right here for you. Let's see. And I've been alone and unexpectedly left alone. My husband died. It was sudden and not expected. So I had no plans to be alone. But it's worked out okay for me. I love my own aloneness. I love hanging with myself. I am the best time I've ever had. Don't be afraid to say that, Cancer, that you're the best time that you've ever had. Let's see what we've got here. Make sure I got just the one. Wave of power. A surge of power, an upswing in energy, an exhilarating movement. Now that sounds more like it. And this is the card that has come up for us right now. It is card number 42. Let me get the book and see what's to be said for card 42. 40. Just passed it. Come on. Good heavens. Pages are all clumped together. All right. Here we go, Cancer. It's your last card. Oracle of the Mermaids. It is time for you to seek out and optimize the power of natural cycles as a great wave of power is gathering. And instead of being a voyeur as it passes by, watching and observing, as you have often done, you can now catch this wave. Rise up high. Find yourself traveling and moving at a great pace through the many changes that you have long sought to make. This is a time of triumph, of harnessing and directing, of asserting your will and knowing just what it is that you want. There is a power that is gathering for you, and it will be here soon. Decide now what it is that you want, Cancer, for you can move in the direction of dreams and succeed at this amazing and impressive time. Rise up, because you too have power, and you too are part of this great cycle. This is a glorious time to participate and to be at the forefront. Feel the force within you match the power that approaches you. Together, when fused, there can be a great time of progress and magic. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, there we are. I like that last card for us. We have as much right to be here. We have as much right to expect the things that we all expect. We're as open to that to receive. We got to make sure that our doors aren't closed and locked, but that they're open. How we can stand freely, breathe in of the world. Everybody else may think that we're standing there like fools looking exposed, but we're not. We're open to receive, and we're not afraid to be there to receive. You have just as much right as everybody else. Please don't take notice of how some weirdos will look at you strangely and make you doubt yourself and want to shrink back in again. Don't do that. Stand tall, stand strong, stand proud, and be open to receive the goodness in life. There. Yes, blazing our own trail. That's a big part of it. It certainly is. So, that's that. Jan, I had a bit of a problem. I was going to share the last reading. I thought I changed the titles, and it's showing as a mini reading when it's not. I changed the titles to Gemini. So, I don't know how, and I tried to even post it in Facebook and change it there, and it wouldn't let me change. But I'm looking at it, and it says Gemini, June monthlies, June 2020, and for some reason, it's not. Maybe it's got to be a certain time. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll find out soon enough. I'll try to fix it later. But this one was for Cancer. So, I want to say, I like the first card for Cancer here because it was the Three of Pentacles and it represents a lot going on, a lot of activity, a lot of life, color, energy, a lot of movement going on, not a dull moment for Cancer. So, in Cancer, you're being supported and acknowledged by the Angel of the Ocean. If you have healing to take place, allow her to come in and soothe those wounds for you. Soothe those wounds. Thank you, Jan. Be careful of people trying to take advantage of your good energy, your good nature. They see you as somebody sweet and kind. To them, that translates to weak and stupid. Be the learning lesson for somebody else. Go ahead and strut your stuff, Cancer. Go right ahead. These cards are all beautiful. They really are. But anybody going through any pain from the past, allow yourself to heal. Rediscover your life. Rediscover your own energy and your own essence as well. You need to take time out for you. Go into self-protective mode. Anybody calling you weak or stupid because you're sweet and kind, you're forgiving and you're patient. Don't let anybody take advantage of your good nature. So, that's it, Cancer. We survived that reading for June. Our month will be coming up soon in July, so I can imagine. I can only imagine what's going to be in store for us. But that wasn't a bad reading. It could have been worse. It could have been better, but it could have been worse. There's a lot of self-discovery here. A lot of us saying, okay, I've got some growing to do. I got some cleaning up to do of me and my life. I can't make the same mistakes twice. I can't blame it on other people. Because in the bigger picture, we all know, don't we? We have final say over us and our life and what we get involved in and pulled into. We have the final say. If you know people are problematic, people tend to influence you. Those that think they can, those are the people you need to push away a little bit for a while so that they get the clear picture that you're not a fool. Because that bothers me very, very much. That bothers me. It truly, truly does. Thank you, D'Amica. Thank you, Sam, very much. I guess I'm going to stop for here for now. The next sign coming up is Leo. I'm going to continue until I can't anymore. I'm already starting to feel it, but we'll get through Leo. Thank you all for being here. For those that are new, if you haven't subscribed to our channel on YouTube, it is Bay of Fundy Fortunes. All right. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Make sure you click the little notification bells so that you'll be notified whenever Bay of Fundy Fortunes comes on and produces a new post, a new video, goes live, whatever. If you're on Facebook, pop over and give us a visit as well. Under Bay of Fundy Fortunes, again, under groups on Facebook, and we are closed and we're private. So everything we do and say in there remains within there. So we all have that in common. We have a lot in common, the esoteric and tarot, a belief of spirit and energies, inner powers. It's full of people just like you and just like me. That's why we're there. And it's a learning experience, and it's a very congenial group as well. Beautiful group of people. All I ask is that you please keep the peace in yourself, first and foremost, every moment of every day. Make sure you're feeling the peace of life within. That way, you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world and hope for the best. Once again, thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for your support. It's very much appreciated. Please, please, please feel the inner peace. Keep yourself safe, your loved ones safe, and I hope to see you all back here real soon. Thanks you again for being here. Goodbye for now, everybody.